Hey guys, welcome back. Just wanted to show you guys, I had a quick harvest just to try to cut back some of the larger plants out there for the box that I have all the different lettuce growing in. Also, I had trimmed back the watermelon, and so I was going to try to save the sucker. Try to save the sucker here and put him into hydroponic solution and see if I could get another vine out of it. Don't know if it's going to work or not. I was just going to try to use a 3-inch net pot. I did have to modify it a little bit. I had to cut this and then bend this up. I'm hoping that be enough of a modification. I actually don't even know if this is going to work. I don't know if you can, if watermelon are like tomatoes and that sort in that regard and that sort of thing. I'm trying to get this little guy in water quickly because he's not too happy being out. So you know, I'm just gonna stick him in here. Add some hydroponic solution. Probably gonna start the little fella off with probably half strength, just so that it's not as much of a shock to the little guy. I don't know if that's the right thing to do, the wrong thing. I don't even know if me putting him in here is going to make him survive or die or what's going to happen, but I figured he was just going to be tossed out into the yard. So you know, I just decided, hey, I'll try to you know, save the little guy, since I do tend to I do tend to not you know, I tend to try to save everything that I can, just because I don't like it when you know, I accidentally kill something, so I don't like that. So when I get a chance to try to save something, I'm gonna try to do that. I just added the solution in there. I think that's about as far as I'm gonna go. I don't know if this will sprout roots. If it's like a tomato vine, the watermelon, I don't know if it will work or not. But I'm just gonna stick him in some hydroponic solution and see what happens there. So that is so that's the watermelon. And then let me dry this up real quick. Try not to get any of the hydroponic solution on my vegetables. Didn't really think this one through very well, but alright, so sorry about that. So just wanted to show you guys quick harvest that I did off the other out there, just to try to give a little bit more sunlight and that sort of thing. Got these big beautiful leaves here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. You can see they're pretty big sized leaves. 5, 6, 7, and 8. So I think of all of these, I think that these two are pretty much about the biggest here to put in my hand. That hopefully will give you guys a little bit of a perspective of how big they are. So I trimmed back those. I still got to wash them, stick them in the fridge real quick. But I thought I might try to get you guys a video real quick of them before I wash them and everything. So then I did a harvest here of these as well. So unfortunately, I don't know if this is spinach or something else. I have to look it up online before I eat it, obviously. I did buy the seed packets, you know, from the store, so I do know this in theory should be edible. I just don't know what it is, and really would rather not eat it until I figured out you know, what it is. This little guy looks like he got eaten away a little bit. RobBobs says that he doesn't mind them snacking on his salads a little bit, so I might try it out and see if I like it or not. So you can see there's been a little bit of damage there, and that sort of thing. So I need to clean these up and just try to get them all taken care of. Like I said, the main reason I cut them, they did need to be trimmed back a bit, but I just wanted to try to get, just wanted to try to get the box trimmed up and have it where the sunlight will get in a little bit more. So this is, you can't even see my hand here. So this little fella is huge compared to the rest. I'm guessing he must have been the one that was growing the longest. So he's definitely done quite well. So I'm very happy. Hopefully I can make a salad out of this stuff here. Obviously only 2 types that I harvested, so it's not going to be a grand Caesar's or grand salad of 7 different lettuce types or 10 different lettuce types or however many a great huge salad would be, but it's gonna have some freshly grown, just harvested today. I'll put them in the fridge, probably look up online what they are, and then have them for lunch or dinner here. Just make a salad out of them. So I'm excited. This is the first time I've harvested lettuce, so a lot of people out there probably laughing at me, but it's really the first time I've grown and harvested lettuce. It's now April 20th, so lettuce is kind of I hear it's a cooler weather. It's more for cooler weather, so I don't know how much longer my lettuce is going to be able to survive in temperatures that are getting into the 90s, and hope then probably soon after spring and summer comes it'll probably be more in the upper 90s to maybe low hundreds, depending on everything. Usually we do 80s and 90s though. Usually summertime it's usually in the 90s. We have an afternoon shower that cools down, puts us back in the 80s, and then it starts to kind of climb back up, but then the sun goes down. So 80s is kind of, I would say the majority of the time the 80s is mostly the temperatures. We'll get the 90s, of course, especially if we don't have afternoon shower. Forget it. We'll just have temperatures in the 90s, and then possibly in the hundreds, depending on heat waves and that sort of thing. But I do live in Florida, so I live on the east coast of Florida, so that does help with heat, with having the Gulf of Mexico just to our, I'm sorry, I live on the west coast of Florida, excuse me, next to the Gulf of Mexico, so that really helps to keep us a more stable temperature than if we lived more inland, or if we lived somewhere where we didn't have the water mass to help keep the temperatures more at a regular temperature. So sorry, rambling on, guys. And of course it's the west coast of Florida, sorry. Sometimes I mix things up in my head. But, so hopefully you guys enjoyed the harvest. Hopefully this little watermelon vine will grow and will be good to go. I did want to mention I am going to put in more hydrogen, because obviously I don't want the sun hitting that. I don't want the sun hitting directly the hydroponic solution. I would have bigger algae issues than what I already have. So, alright, thanks for watching, guys. You guys have a great day. Talk to you later.